Yeah, so we are making, we're back inside the ship. We're talking to Titanium White, and we're trying to figure out here if I should just use an event sheet for every single time. Is that what you would do? I think that I would use an event sheet for each different way that there is to speak to her. And I would just use the event sheets like that for this character. Is that how you use the event sheets? Is that your standard? Is that your standard? That's how I'm going to use them, I think. Instead of using a bunch of branching paths, I'm just going to have the variables change. The MSQ variable is going to change, and it'll check, I guess, all the sheets. But instead of running anything concurrently, it's just going to keep me straight whenever I see my event sheets. So MSQ is equal to 1, and color sheet pieces is equal to 3. Then it changes MSQ to 2. Then you get a little bit of this dialogue, and that ought to mean that this here does not let you outside. Oh, yes, that's correct. It should not let you outside until MSQ is equal or more to 2, okay? That should be just a given. There. So, she grants you passage to the outside of the ship. But now back to her. She assigned 1 to variable box. I actually need to give her some dialogue, so it's the ship's computer AI. Displaying dialogue. I don't have character portraits. I'm gonna get character portraits. My wife was working on those. Actually, she's not. I haven't given her anything to work off of yet. But we will have character portraits, at least 1 for the demo, and all of them for the actual game. So the actual text to display, here's where the writing the story is kind of going to come into play. That determines exactly what it is that I write and the tone in which I write. We know that something bad has happened. Ship. Status of crew. Report. Crew collar signals lost. Indeterminate amount of damage. Costuming frame. Means and origin of damage. Currently unknown. Diagnostics began. Whoops, let's not flood the text box. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. Diagnostic scan. Began 139 minutes ago. Progress. Unknown. This is unprecedented. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Are any crew members accounted for? So when I come back through here, I'm just going to drop the character portraits right in here on the left and right, so you'll know who it is that's talking at any given moment. Good. Did they go outside? Wait. Did we land? Have they gone outside? Unknown. Damn it. Unknown. All signal calls to callers. To survival callers. Return null. That is not good. It has to mean sabotage. We're going to adopt a convention whereupon we display thoughts within brackets. As if you couldn't tell. I must go ensure the safety of my twin. So this is something I don't have to change because I'm not going to be referring to your twin by name in the dialogue. You can choose either Phthalo Blue or Phthalo Green and you'll get the exact same text in this dialogue. Advise. Using your copy ability, your copy authorization, please locate one complete caller unit. Intact or damaged. And bring it here. So I'm going to change up that text just a little bit once I get back around here. Oh, that's correct. I can authorize you to copy a survival caller. I'm the only one with this access, so at least I can get a caller on and go outside. My camera is shaky as hell right now. I'll go check on my twin and obtain a status report. Perhaps their collar is intact enough to submit for a copy. Perfect, right? That's what we want. We have a long string of dialogue now. Our next event sheet. The MSQ was 0 for this event sheet. Can I rename them? Do they have names? No, we can't. We can't name the event sheets. That's too bad. If MSQ is equal to 0, then all that fires off. Then MSQ becomes 1. You can't talk to her unless you have all of the collar pieces if the MSQ is 1. But your collar pieces is not equal to 3. Replication complete. Passage to outside of ship granted. And we are going to give you a piece of equipment. Increase items. Select the item. Yeah, it's going to have to be armor. Spirit bracelet. This is actually going to be called the survival collar. Intact. I hope that I can use those brackets. A standard issue collar. One is given to each member of the Rainbow Order. And equipment type. That's what we want. We don't really want like any stat modification or anything because we don't care about all of that. We're just gonna hit OK and that's that. We'll display a message and that will say survival collar intact acquired. One more message. Please remember to equip it soon as possible. Alright, so the foundation is laid for me to kill your character once you step outside without your collar on. But also, we wanted another page. If MSQ is equal to 2, then she will say, new mission advised. Retrieve samples from the surface beyond the ship, near the ship. Dialogue. Why? Your character is a person of few words. Current capabilities include diagnostic scanning, already in progress, of ship damage, already in progress, and scanning of materials from the outside to ascertain survivability. Samples of the following types are requested. Display message. Go outside and collect one each of floor sample, soil sample, water sample, and did I say mineral sample? Return to titanium when complete. Let's click hide the window pane and see what happens. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and test. We got no reason not to save and play test. I'm generally feeling pretty good now about, whoops, I started outside like an idiot. I'm feeling pretty good about the demo having this, at least this stuff done. That keeps me from going outside, right? Right, that's perfect. It's a little buggy, but it's great that I can't go outside. Okay, so the ship's computer AI. Ship, status of crew report. Crew collar signals lost. Indeterminate amount of damage caused to mainframe. Means and origin of damage currently unknown. Diagnostic scan began 139 minutes ago. Progress unknown. Understood. Are any crew members accounted for? Negative. Did we land? Have they gone outside? Unknown. All signal calls to survival callers return null. That is not good. It has to mean sabotage. I must go to ensure the safety of my twin. Advise. Using your copy authorization, please locate one complete collar unit intact or damaged and bring it here. Oh, that's correct. I can authorize you to copy a survival collar. I'm the only one with this access, so at least I can get a collar on and go outside. I'll go check on my twin and obtain a status report. Perhaps her collar is intact enough to submit for a copy. And then she friggin' disappears. Okay, so I still have control over the camera. I still need to fix that. I don't want to give them that much control, but I'd rather, if it does go into third person, I would like it to be something more comfortable like this. Okay, so you've confined 3, and I need to get those to where they go away. 3 pieces of collar found, replicating, replication complete, passage outside of ship granted, survival collar intact. Please remember to equip it. New mission advised, retrieve samples from the surface near the ship. Current capabilities include blah blah blah. Excellent. Go outside and collect one each of floor sample, water sample, mineral sample, return to titanium complete. It worked beautifully. And I should be able to go outside. It works beautifully. I love it. I'm feeling very rewarded. This is the most game that I have developed in such a long ass time. And I'm really excited to be working on this now. Like, it's finally starting to take shape beyond just being a concept on paper, and that is, or on Notepad, and that is awesome. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for now. I have to go. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you're making a game for the Game Jam, this feeling right here is the one that you want. This is, yeah, something's coming together, and all I gotta do to add content and playability to this is just spend a little bit of time here and there. And it seems like I'm at a point where I can spend just a little bit of time to add a lot of replayability or playability. So this is good. This is good stuff. This is nice. I like this. Thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Pass it along, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.